Oh. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Going live on YouTube, so stay tuned. Hello, everybody on YouTube.
We're on multiple platforms.
That's
tonight.
right. We're streaming live on Instagram, live on YouTube. YouTube is the optimal platform if you want to hop on over to the YouTube channel. And they're still going at TRCMA 2023. Dane and Ivan seem to be wrapping up, but we're going to go ahead and get this party started over here on the post show.
You may know we're in a bit different location. We're actually in the old TRC podcast studio because they didn't want to interrupt our show. You know, a little bit quieter, a little bit less noise,
and a lot of less noise.
This foam, it's next level. This is a high production value stuff right here.
That's right. Probably looks familiar from the OGs in the chat. You're gonna remember this when it was a 4 podcast crew with Morgan and all them.
Yep.
Huddled around the little table. It's just it's pretty cool, nostalgic to be in the old podcast room, which is now just someone's office.
Yeah, someone's office. So shout out to whoever's office this is that we've taken over.
Thank you, Maddie, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah.
But we'll go over the schedule if you missed it. For day one here at TRCMA 2023, we had the Rag Company, of course. PNS with a phenomenal presentation.
Yep.
Diamond Protec just wrapped things up. Color Lock, the Wrap Institute, they're amazing.
Yeah.
That's just amazing every time.
Stuff.
Unveiled more PNS products during the Wrap Institutes.
And then taking over.
Yeah, and then the Yellow Tools presented what they had to offer. And then Diamond Protec came at the end and coated the wrap that Justin Pate installed. So that was, just teed them up. With
kind of that, they needed one to end to then complete their.
Yeah, now there's nano diamonds for PPF and wraps. So there you go, getting the party started there. You want to tackle the rest of the week, see what's going on the rest of the schedule?
Yeah,
might as well, right?
Got going on.
So here we go. This is day one we just completed, so we got to let this pass. But, it was a great day with a lot of new products. On day two, we're going to have G-Technic. Maybe. Okay. Flex, Dylan DVK with Auto Wash, Detail Wise and Details Helper. Day three, you were telling what's happening.
We got Stjarna Gloss, hopefully. We got Viper Chair, Buff Bright, Buff and Shine, Performance Products, and Detailer Business Academy. So definitely some cool presentations and a bit more PNS related influence
there. You go. Day four, we're wrapping it up with Coach Kimmy, Roops, OptiCoat, Solution Finish, Lake Country, LC Power Tools, and Zenware. That's going to be a phenomenal day four. Yeah. So, G-Technic is might not make it.
Yeah, they've been having some travel issues.
Just like, we've had the whole weekend with the flights getting canceled. G-Technic's trying to figure it out. Might be a virtual presentation. We'll see. But I think they have a lot of exciting stuff. So I really hope they figure it out.
Yeah, definitely.
But what else? Oh, we got to thank the sponsors before we get into further in here.
That we do.
We got Stoner Car Care. Shout out to Stoner Car Care. They just released their Moab Mother of All Bubbles. It is blue raspberry scent. They're gonna have more scents down the line, and it is just as fresh as can be.
That's a good way because we're both roasted from today. So it's that's a nice refreshing scent.
So go check out Stoner Car Care at stonercarcare.com. Check out their Moab soap.
Yep.
Big thanks to Stoner Car Care. And Dewar, what you got from our friends at Glovebox?
So if you missed our pre-show this morning, I did the full chemistry experiment with the Glovebox RX. Now, if you don't know what this is, they're little capsules that you put in this special bottle with this sprayer here, and then you screw it down, and then it breaks the seal on the little cap, and then disposes all that goodness into the water that you have in there. You can put the water in ideally before. So
save space, save time.
But, kind of a cool small little square bottle there. Doesn't take up a lot of space.
Yeah, and it's like a really heavy duty, like you can run over it with a vehicle. It'll pop back in place.
Yeah, which is super cool. And then
nice trigger.
To wipe up the waterless wash, if you're into that kind of thing, is the Creature Edgeless.
TRC. Teamed up with Glovebox RX to color match their towels. So we got the Creature Edgeless. Going to pair up with your waterless wash.
Green and green.
And the promo code you can save over at Glovebox Detail. It's TRCMA25 for a limited time. You get 25% off all the things over at gloveboxdetail.com. So go check it out. Brad from Perfect Detail is supposed to be here.
Yeah, he's
he ditched us, I think. Oh, here he is.
There he is.
All right, let's back up and welcome Bradley from Perfect Detail USA, Ambassador of the Year
for
2022. We are in cramped, closed quadrants. Do you want to walk this way?
We're gonna get some chair reorganizing here.
That's right. Oh, here we go. Okay, you're coming in this way.
What's up, my friends?
What's going on, Brad? What did you think of TRCMA?
What a day.
2023.
What a big day.
Lots of information.
PNX killing it all day long throughout the entire
day
sure.
one.
Color Lock had some really cool things. Rap Institute. It was overall such an awesome day. Cool to be here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And what I think you wanted to do something with your mounts. Do you want
to? We covered those a little earlier.
Okay.
Let's leave this just to TR.
Brad's tired of selling.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
But yep. Brad, did you learn anything from today?
100%. I think I'm just a sponge over here soaking everything up. You know, it teaches me no matter how much you think you know.
Yeah.
No matter how confident you are in your procedures or just kind of locked in to like your routine.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to get out of your comfort zone every once in a while, be able to adapt and just, you know, interact with everybody, realize how much more there is to learn, even if that's within a 5-minute conversation.
Sure.
There's a ton of intel to gain from everyone here. So that's probably what I'm most grateful for, is just to be here and connect with everybody. I mean, being able to kind of hang with you guys has been awesome.
Yep.
Meeting you guys in person has definitely been super cool. I feel like I've known you guys for quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
But yeah, everyone here that's been presenting today has been great, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of days. I think it's gonna only go up from here. So
yeah, on point so far with the presentation. Had a couple of audio issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone had a volume.
That's live,
somewhere.
Baby.
Yeah.
And
it's a
and
pretty
we appreciate
crazy
everyone
show.
letting us know in the comments too.
It's super important. So Brad, you got a little bit of a tour of TRC.
Yeah.
We took you to the merch site. We took you to the kind of the
what an operation.
the secret little packing land.
Yeah.
You know, the big stacks of towels, and you know, you've kind of seen the boardroom and the green room, and the, you know, you met the owners, Jeff and Carolyn, and you know,
you've seen people.
You've seen all the buildings, and so what'd you think of the overall
so inspiring
setup of the buildings and how that is?
Yeah, it's what they have going here is awesome. To hear the grassroots of where they started was everything, and to see where they've taken this is awesome. And talking to both Jeff and Carolyn is just, they bank on whom they bring into this operation. They take a lot of pride in who they allow to come into the family, and I think that's what's going to take them.
Exactly.
You know,
that's what has gotten them this far.
Exactly.
And can put together an event like TRCMA. Everybody believes pretty much in all the brands and the products that they're presenting.
Yeah, 100%.
So I mean, it's easy to get behind good stuff.
Even putting on programs like the Grand Ambassador stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like that's some of the things that I feel like some companies or brands aren't capitalizing on, and that there's a lot of gain in that. You know, both in growing brand and just educating the consumer. So,
and speaking of the Grand Ambassador program, we have another guest, Mr. Anthony Fisher himself. Has got a little bit something.
Crashed the party,
Mr. Bradley
from last year.
Oh my
Ambassador
goodness.
year.
So we're going 21, 22.
Let's
and
see.
what do we got?
What kind of prize did Bradley got so far?
So this is something that I think is obviously well deserved, and we've already started in on this, but this is Bradley's new signed LHR 15 Mark III that is about to get a boatload of more signatures on it. So
something like that.
Right now we've got everybody today, which is what, like 20 people or 15 people or something like that. But for the next 3 days, there's going to be
a bunch more.
And so this is something that we do. So he got an LHR 75, which is awesome. So the new cordless, and he's taking home the 15 Mark III as well. And there's going to be more chemicals, and there's going to be more towels, and there's going to be a little bit of everything in between. But anyways, so this is the passing of the torch. So I just have to physically pass it to him to hold it like a child.
Thank you, everybody.
Then I believe this is going to probably, what are you going to do with it?
I didn't even want to hold it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I was just going to put it in a glass case.
Case, okay.
I think that, you know, just to try to communicate how grateful I am, everyone that has even written a signature on this, signed it, the fact that I was able to meet you guys and talk in person, I'm forever grateful. This I'll hold close to my heart forever. Rupes, the Rad Company, everyone from PNS, you two. Thank you, Anthony, for doing everything you do. It means a ton, and I'll do my best to continue to represent for the Rad Company and share the education of premium microfiber and the value in that.
Spread the good word of premium.
Yeah, this is
a good word.
This is just something to reflect on all the memories, and I will hold this close and tight forever.
It is the symbolic crown trophy.
Unscripted. He did all that.
Yeah, we didn't even pay him to say that.
I will not be polishing. I will not be doing any paint correction with this one.
This is truly a trophy.
Yeah. So, dude, super awesome. It's all part of the Grand Ambassador program, how awesome it is, how many kind of doors it opens for everybody, which is really fun. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you deserve it. I mean, everybody that's here deserves being here. You guys
thank you, everybody watching too, and been supportive. I've gained a ton of feedback. You guys have all reached out and invited me with open arms into the community. If you guys knew of Jamie and Alex and the Rad Company and didn't know who I was, I appreciate you guys kind of being supportive and just allowing me to be a part of it and messaging me. So
yeah, Ricardo chiming in. He also needs a Tony's Wings and Berries basket.
Yeah. I was thinking about
where's the air fryer?
I was thinking about bringing the air fryer here.
We
get some wings going.
Back to the wings. And then we got a lot of behind the scenes downtime. We can do some wings. Get some berries.
You guys want? We can take a trip to Emmett, right?
We could.
Get some radioactive dirt, right? And we can start making ourselves some Chernobyl berries. We can start doing a lot of fun things.
Pretty sick piece, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna get cooler too. The more it kind of piles up. I mean, Alex knows.
So we'll probably have this thing just out throughout the event, and everyone can kind of come up and do their thing.
But definitely some more. I mean, this is only day one. There's 3 more days to go.
Yeah,
it's absolute craziness.
Just getting started.
More crazy. More fun tonight. Hopefully, the weather starts getting nicer. For people that don't know, it was cloudy, and then it was sunny, and then it was cloudy, and then it was sunny. And now it's snowing.
It was snow at one point.
It was sunny and snowy at the same time. I'm used to that. Brad's probably taking video.
This place is crazy.
But if you're in the sunshine, it's beautiful.
Dude, absolutely. So I'm gonna head back over. Alex, I'm gonna get the floor cleaner warmed up for you. Just keep it going. I'm gonna make sure it's full of diesel or whatever it runs off of. We don't even know here. And then from there, I mean, we're gonna probably call it a day. But I mean, you guys are doing an awesome job. And thanks to everybody that's watching, everybody that came over from the channel to here, and everybody that's still continuing to watch. Tomorrow's another day. It's going to get crazier and busier, and hopefully you guys are placing your orders too.
Thanks,
right,
Sheldon.
20% off.
I
made 20, right?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Check theradcompany.com for that hot promo code. It's there.
Just go there.
You got to be sure to sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and for future deals, because there's sales that run throughout the year, and that's the best way to get notified.
Yep. Anthony, we appreciate you.
Cool. Just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Go warm up that floor cleaner.
You can set that right there and then bring that back over with you.
Yes. Set it over here gently.
Yes. They're not pure right now.
Yeah, no.
But I think it's time to bring another guest in that may or may not have dropped a new product today. Really taking the industry by storm. They kind of took over the morning.
There you go.
So we'll swap out Brad, and then we'll
big
get some new stuff.
Presentation this morning to kick off the show. Thank you, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
It was PNS, and they dropped, a lot of what everybody's been wanting. They want air fresheners. They want Beadmaker air freshener, to be specific. Finally, here with the Essence line, Essence Beadmaker, Essence Absolute, Essence of Cockpit. They didn't like the way it sounded on the label, so it's just Essence. But the eucalyptus mint tea is indeed the scent of Cockpit.
Very bougie, if you would.
That's right. And to maybe talk a little bit extra about the products, if you want to ask her some hot questions, we got the SBG of PNS, Sydney Gwynn.
I'm here to be a Swiftie.
She's a Swiftie.
A Swiftie. All the puns will begin.
That's right. So I've been testing Swift out this last week. Went through the whole bottle. Had a lot of maintenance details. Perfect timing for Swift and Defender.
Yep.
So Sydney, what kind of went into the development of some Swiftie action?
Well, for several years, it's kind of been a buzz in the industry. I know, we get requests and suggestions on new products to create. And so it's been one of those things where, for Dave being the chemist, it just didn't make sense. The cleaner fighting the protectant. And there's some okay or, close to good ones on the market that kind of
There's actually a lot. There's actually a lot, and they all
now there is. A couple years ago, there really wasn't any great ones. In the last couple of years, there's been better ones made, and so this is just one of those things that Dave really has a philosophy on, that if something's not like raising the bar and
Sure.
really good, PNS just won't put their name behind it. And
Yeah.
so, it wasn't really until, a year ago that Dave started to discover the technology that provided the results that he was looking for, to be able to come out with a product like this. Yeah. So it's definitely been something that's been a topic of conversation on our team for years.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until just recently that, he had the tools at hand to make something like this. And it's been really fun. It's been really fun to test.
Immediately I put out my little review of it, and like the top 5 questions immediately on all platforms was, what's the difference between this and Express? So
you can kind of anticipate those questions were getting them. Yeah. That's how the internet works.
Yep. We expect to get that a lot.
Ahead.
So Express is still going to be your normal interior cleaner, still great.
Right.
For the most of the time, typical details, you're going to need to use Express, right?
Sure.
Those cars maybe haven't come to you in 6 months or ever. If it's a new customer, of course you're going to be using Express,
exactly.
To really get the interior clean. Now, when you have maintenance details, or like for me, I've really, I have a lot of cars that I've seen for 12 years, right? And I might see them every 3 or 4 months,
you don't need to Express every single time.
Right. Yeah. No, because, if they come in and they're pretty clean, this is going to be a great place for that. So if I don't need to use Express, if there's not actually like things spilled, sticky stuff, and that I'm not going to break it up into 2 steps. I'm just going to do this. Or especially, I do a lot of coatings, and generally in coating appointments, I don't have time to do a full interior or an interior really at all. And so I like to use a product like this kind of in between, if I, when I'm waiting that time between first and second coat or whatnot. This is a great product to just go and refresh their interior, make it look nice, kind of get any of that, day-to-day junk off of there. It just leaves behind a nice finish. So it's a great maintenance product. The other thing I really like about this is a great product to put in your customer's hands.
Oh, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Because then they can maintain their car in between. And so that, they're going to see the immediate results. It's going to be super easy for them to use, super friendly. They can't hurt anything, right? Because it's not like handing them an APC.
And it's not going to armor all up
right.
your interior with
it's not going to be all greasy. It's just
really,
a nice matte finish.
Really beautiful finish.
And not only is the product new, but the sprayer is also new, which is a
hot
big deal.
Sprayer talk. Yes, finally changing.
No more ratcheting sprayer top, right?
Yep.
That's super exciting. So I really like this sprayer. It puts out quite a stream, and it's very consistent. I think that's the thing I noticed. It's very consistent.
Right.
So great sprayers. We're super excited about them. They literally just arrived. So we're super excited about that. But I love this product. I mean, really nice finish. And, I definitely see a need for it, but it does not replace Express by any stretch of the imagination. Really, this product, we have our carpet system, we have Express, we have our Sidekick, we've got our brushes. This really just completes our whole interior system, of all the tools you need. So it's a great
Express, natural finish. That first time you see the vehicle, they come back 3-6 months, you swift them up.
Yep.
Now, if they don't come back for a year, you might have to Express and natural finish again.
Yeah.
But the maintenance detail, got a good maintenance client that doesn't get, just dust, that kind of deal. A couple spills, it'll definitely clean it. It's got some good lather to it. I love that it lathers up. You can get your brush lathered up, and then it leaves a beautiful finish. So Scott Kelly hopping in with the new PNS stuff. Go on the TR website for our placement order. About today?
I think that they're still a couple days out before they list it on their website. Like we mentioned in the original presentation, this just got bottled a week ago, and the Defender literally on Friday.
Oh,
so it still needs to make its way to TRC. So I believe within the next week or two, TRC will have it up on their site, and I'm sure they'll blow up the internet when they get it in.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I know they're super excited.
No shortage of that.
And then speaking with Defender, can you apply Defender with an applicator, the new SiO2 sealant?
Yeah. If you would like to, absolutely, you can spray that on an applicator and apply it in the way that you're used to applying coatings. There's no harm in that at all.
I think he was talking about Swift. Does it leave protection?
Swift, yes, it does. So this does have a true UV protectant in it. It is going to darken the plastic. It's not going to leave anything that you can feel behind, nothing greasy, oily, nothing like that. Right. But it definitely does darken the plastic just because there is hydration in there.
Sure.
So yeah, absolutely.
Someone wants to know if they can put dynamic over Swift. So maybe use Swift as your interior cleaner, and then maybe if you want some extra,
you could.
Sauce.
So let's say hypothetically we've got, maybe say like a Suburban, right? Tahoe. The backs, because they come with factory tinted windows, those doors may not be so dry, but if you do the whole car and you feel like those front 2 doors, I know those are always the ones that I'm like, these are so dry, absolutely. You could go back over it with dynamic. It's not going to fight it. So if you find certain parts of the car that you do need that extra kick of hydration, absolutely.
Yep. There you go. What's your favorite new scent in the Essence line? Which one do you like the most?
Tough. I mean, I really love the cockpit one, which I'm sorry, I don't know what the
eucalyptus mint tea.
Yes,
eucalyptus mint tea.
Yeah, so fresh.
The essence of cockpit. So that one smells so good, but the absolute is still.
They're all fantastic.
It's hard to pick between the 3.
It is hard to pick.
All right, well, we don't want to take up too much of your time, and we're winding down here.
Thanks,
so we appreciate it.
Appreciate having you on.
A little extra info.
No problem.
And y'all,
you guys
thank
have.
you, SBG.
Yep.
Thanks. See you in a little bit.
And that's definitely not the last you'll see of SBG this week. Got some other videos going on, but then after we had our little main show, shameless plug for us, kind of recap the morning. The afternoon was then topped off with a very therapeutic experience with Justin Pate, the famous rapper of the vinyl variety of Post Music. But what'd you think of that?
Fantastic presentation by Justin Pate again. I mean, his voice with the demo, he makes it look stupid easy.
Can put you to sleep, but
he kind of tricks you and like, I think I can do this rap thing.
Some of the really cool things they were doing was that they had like a magnetic holder for the heat gun, which I thought was neat, and kind of some other magnetic placement holders. But he had some company today. He also had Dave and Bob.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't have dismissed it. They had another.
I mean, that's
new
okay.
Product
and
launch,
this is live, folks. This is what you get.
Yeah.
So they did have a triple S product, which is super cool. So a slip solution for applying the vinyl wrap and just making it a lot easier. And
we have a hot phone
guest
call coming in hot.
So we're going to add Mr. Luke himself.
Luke Berge, TRC super fan.
Hello.
Berge, what's going on?
Oh, it's another great day to drink a Pepsi product here. Unfortunately, I could not go with the Mountain Dew as my local convenience store right next to me was out of every Mountain Dew product.
Wow.
I was quite disheartened.
On that. Yep.
I agree. I don't know. Maybe Levi can make some phone calls. I don't know. But I was quite disappointed in this. But we do have some Nitro Pepsi. Okay. I don't know if y'all had this before, but it's kind of intense. I mean, just listen to the crack of this bad boy.
Crack, pour hard, I think it says.
Yep.
Some ASMR.
Yeah, it's got some good crackling going on here.
And not let it spill all over.
So for those on Instagram that are wondering what's going on, we have TRC superfan Luke Berge on the stream. And if you want to see that, hop over to Jamie the Cleaner's YouTube channel once the stream is over and to catch up.
There's this hard pour action going on right now with some Nitro Pepsi.
There we go.
Where else are you going to see some hot pour action?
Getting the full bubbles there.
That's right.
Right there.
That is a little extra. How big is that can, Luke?
This can, it's actually only 13.65 ounces, but because of it being the nitro instead of the normal carbonation, there's a lot more airspace in the can than usual. But we're going to give her a good old-fashioned taste test here.
There we go.
Give us the review. Let it sink in.
I will say it's one of my favorite ways of drinking Pepsi now. It is a much, much creamier taste than a normal Pepsi.
He's been converted, Jamie. He's gone from straight up Mountain Dew to the refined Nitro Pepsi.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I can still appreciate a good Dewski.
Well, Berge, what was your favorite action from day one of TRCMA? Did you get to tune into all of it, or what'd you catch?
I was able to listen to pretty well the whole thing. Thankfully, I was actually slow at work today, so I was listening to the whole thing. Nice. I actually got in trouble during the PNS segment because I was paying attention to that instead of the phone ringing off the hook. But exactly. Extremely excited to try the Defender. And I'm actually going to talk with it would be my dad's cousin. He owns a wrap and tint shop. I definitely want to
get him some
turn him
SSS.
onto the SSS. But yeah, definitely interested in the Swift, the all-in-one.
Yep. Clean
Swift.
and shine.
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah, definitely want to try that, but I cannot express how excited I am to order the ceramic. It just blanked my head.
Defender.
Yeah, Defender. I am extremely excited to buy that. I'm gonna grab that as soon as I can.
Tell you that.
Yeah,
I've went through a
Yeah.
test bottle of each, and they've completely over delivered.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have easily pumped out just to, everybody else kind of pumps out this clean and protect product. There's been a few great ones come out in the last year or so, but Swift, once again, when PNS releases it, it's next level stuff. And Defender right behind it. I mean, super
Very
slick,
cool.
easy application, good stuff.
Right on.
But all right, Bergie, well, we appreciate you chiming in.
Thanks for letting me hop on.
Final words? Yeah, you want to shout out Dane or somebody?
Final words. I can't wait for tomorrow's pre-show and another day at TRCMA, and definitely excited to see what all we got coming.
There you go. We appreciate you, Bergie.
Thanks, Luke.
We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Hopefully you get some Mountain Dew soon. There you go. TRC superfan Luke Bergie chiming in. We can't have a TRC pre or post show without
we like
the
to bring our fans in.
That's right.
We're fans of them. They're fans of us. They're fans of the TRC. So definitely super fun. Forced induction drive, also dropping the love, and kind
Appreciate
of the day was finished with some love with our good friends over at Diamond Pro Tech.
Yes.
Dropping some new stuff, which again, the way that they just made the mingling work is that they had the wrap and then they applied the new coating. So it was the new coating that they threw on that wrap.
Yep. PPF coating.
Definitely.
Looks like some good stuff.
So we
kind of like they planned it, huh?
Yeah, they
little wrap action, little coating action.
For those visual learners, they had a lot of slides for their segment.
If you want to go deep on the diamond stuff, you need to go back, watch their segment, really dive in on the nano diamond technology.
Yeah, so you can hop on, you can pause it in the middle, read it, and then get all the information you need. But they had three people there. Matt locally, who's kind of a brand ambassador, if you will, via the Diamond Pro Tech
doing the install,
and did the full install. It looks pretty cool. I know you've been dabbling with the diamond stuff.
Fantastic install.
And it looked super fun, and I think they definitely enjoyed their time here, and it was a good way to wrap up the day.
Yep.
And definitely looking forward to tomorrow.
Yep. Demoed their kind of pro line they got coming up, and that's about all we got for today. It's been a long day.
Definitely.
After the halftime show, I sat on the couch and kind of zoned out for an hour or two.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, but catching the second win now, so I'm ready for the after party. I'm kind of filming a little vlog action. Maybe tune in later. Viewer goes on the hunt for a T-shirt that you ordered.
Yeah.
So we had to go hunt down a T-shirt at one point.
It's been a lot of fun. Tune in if we got it or not. I'm not going to drop that.
Yeah.
Some shirts we did get were these great TRCMA shirts. So definitely pretty neat.
Let them know you want the shirts.
But yeah, for all of you tomorrow, we're going to be right back at it around 9:30 or so.
9:30 or
tomorrow morning or so. Maybe a little bit before, maybe after.
Yeah.
But make sure you're subscribed. Turn on the notification bell for the channel, and definitely get your tabs open. Get TRCMA going live. Get us going live. Make sure everything's running.
Yep.
And look forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow morning, even though it may not be an in-person thing with our beginning guests in the morning for the show, it's still going to be killer. Yeah, they're going to have some heat, I do believe. Definitely. And so will we. Thanks to the sponsors, Stoner Car Care, mother of all bubbles. You can go check it out. Thank you for sponsoring us on day one of TRCMA 2023. Blue Raspberry Scent. Yep. Awesome pH neutral car wash soap. Smells awesome. And if you're not using the bucket soap, you can use the Glovebox RX waterless wash. And to clean that up without your wash pad, you got this is how that's how James. This is what I feel like. Yeah. And we got the Creature Edgeless, fantastic towel to clean up your surfaces. So, Jamie, what do you say we get out of here? Go have a bit of an party, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Appreciate every single one of you. Couldn't be here without y'all. Thanks. Keep bringing the questions for the shows, and we'll hopefully keep our voices
for the rest of the week.
We'll do our best.
But we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Appreciate you.
Yeah.